This automation will auto-generate AI video based on your input straight from your Telegram, and it can auto-upload on your all social media channels using Blotato API. And here's the demo. So first, I'm going to the Telegram and sending an input, for example, Komodo National Park, Indonesia, and there you go. Now it started brainstorming the first idea, and then it will save the data to my doc here. As you can see, it has saved this particular data, which is of idea, caption, environment prompt, sound prompt, and the final input as well. And now it's going to create scene by scene prompt, and then it will start generating video using Seedance. Seedance is new model from ByteDance, and it excels and beat the VO3 in prompt adherence, or I would say the quality, I would say. And then there's a wait node, because it takes a lot of time to actually convert that into a file. So because it's a high end model which I'm using, but if you don't want to use that, you can use 480p TV one, or you can use any other model you want. It's straight from the API itself. Now it's retrieved by the video and sent to the Fal AI. Fal AI has this audio API which you can add video specific audio to it. So that's what it's doing, generating this sounds with the help of Fal AI. So after it retrieve that file, then it will transfer that to stitching that video, get all the videos together, because this is scene by scene. So 5-second scene of 3 videos, and it will stick that 3 videos into the one. So for that, I'm using Fal AI's FFMPEG API, which can combine all of these 3. Then it will retrieve that merge file and give it to my Telegram, or update to my sheet here, and then it will call Blotato API. And as you can see, now I've got my video. Just wait for a second. Yes, now it updated the sheet as well. Now I stopped it here, and you need to link this particular node with this. Why? Because only then it will work scheduling with this, because it's not, I have not enabled it, because Blotato API cost me at $29 something, which I don't use. And there you go, I've got my video, as you can see here, and you can upload that manually using your own. But if you want it to be fully automated, you can use this Blotato API. Let's get to the breakdown of this automation. First thing first, you need to download this particular automation. You will find the link in the description box. And if you really want to support us, you can buy a AI profit machine. It includes 20,000 prompt book. We update this machine every day, every single day. And there's a mid-journey prompt, and there's a new GPT. Moonberry is a new tool which is available for all, and we have created a custom GPT, and the new video is coming out. And there's the AI automation template, which is about 200 plus, and we update that weekly as well. So go ahead and try this out and support us if you want. You will find the link in the description box. Anyway, enough promotions, and let's go back to our automation. So first thing first is the trigger. Trigger I used is Telegram. So how to configure the Telegram? Go to the AI automation. You will find that link also in the description, where I told everything about how to set up a Telegram trigger. And after that, you just need to send the message to it after your workflow. And here you need to select your Telegram, and then the trigger will be message, nothing else. And execute that step, type your Telegram message, and you will get the output just like this. Okay. Now going forward to the next is brainstorming idea. So this is the AI node. So let me give an breakdown of my prompt. Is simple. So I want to create a bird eye travel videos of famous landmark. It cannot be only a landmark, it can be anything. So I just type, for example, mountains. It will generate the video on the mountains. If I select on the river or scenic beauty, for example, out of this world, Mars, moon, sun, go beyond that. And so everything will be a bird eye view. And there's also, I've added this system message to be specific about my prompting guide, and need to have model attached to that. I use GPT-4. You can use 4.1, which is the latest model. Just enter your API key, and the tool is the thinking. So basically what it does is double check your output. That's it. And next thing is the output parser, which I want 5 things. First will be the caption. If you use Blotato, and this caption will be there. So idea, with the help of idea, it will create a whole scene. Environment, everything around it, it will create automatically sound prompt, and there will be the status which is added to your sheet. Now I'm going forward to the Google Sheet. How to set up the Google Sheet? Okay, so operation will be append and update, or operator, sorry. So how to add your Google Sheet account? For that, it's a little bit tricky, or I will say a little bit techy. So to do that, first you need to go to the console.cloud.google.com. Create a project. To create a project, here is a new project if you haven't already, and search for a couple of APIs. It's not for the sheets, it will be for the operation which you may use. So let's search for the sheets here. So there's the Google Sheets API. Enable that. In addition to it, enable docs, slides, drive, vertex. Vertex is all about getting generative operation. For example, imagine all the models that Google owns. So you will be able to do that, because it's going to be handy if in the upcoming videos as well. So after you enable this, right, go to the manager, and 2 things you need to do. First is you need to create a consent script. free. I've already done that. That's why it's not what I'm going to do here, but I suggest you to follow this. After you create that, add an app name, add support email, then the audience. In the audience, I suggest you to go with the internal. If you are using it for yourself, don't worry about the branding. It will ask you to upload an image or something. Don't worry about it. And there is if you're using a cloud service, if you're not self-hosting it, then you use this particular URL. I use n8n cloud service, so I use this. But if you have to copy that particular and paste that here, and click on generate, or it will be a save button in the end. Save. Then you need to create a credentials. Going back to this page, there is an option of credentials, and there is an option of create, and there's a OAuth client ID. So here you need to select web application, give it a name, n8n you want, and there is authorized redirect. Okay, and how to get that? Just if you click on this new credentials, you will find that OAuth URL here. I've already done that. That's why it's not visible here. So you will find that authorized URL here. Just add that here and click on create. And after you click on create, you will get client access code and secret code. Copy that and paste that. Okay, that's all you need to do. And then afterwards, go to your browser, click on sheets new, create a new sheets, give it a name you want. First, you need to add these headers. First will be the ID. Next will be the idea. It's all case sensitive. Let me give you a warning. Okay, there is a caption. There is a production, there is this environment with all the environment prompt, there will be the sound prompt, and there's a final output which has the video of your video URL you have generated. Okay, you have to create these headers only, that's it. Okay, and next you need to type ID. So how to get that ID? This is that ID. Everything beyond D in the URL, everything beyond D until edit. So this is your ID. Slash is not ID. In between slash is your ID number. Okay, copy that and paste that here, or you can get from the list. But I'm suggesting you to use ID because in future you should know what is ID here. And after you select this add ID, you will have this hyperlink. Open that, you will get to know, yes, this is the document ID which I need. Next is sheet, and there's also a sheet ID. So what are the sheet and sheet ID? So you may have multiple sheets here. So for the sheet, the particular sheet you are working on, so this is a whole document and this is the particular sheets, and either you can provide it by the name, rename it, name however you want, but you can also give it an ID. So how to find the sheet ID is after you get this GID is equal to 0, or you may have a ID here. For example, if I add something here, so there the ID will be changed. Okay, and here ID will be 0. So add that here, or you can add by from the list or by the name. Okay, make sure it's case sensitive, be specific about it. And there is a mapping column mode. It's already done for you. Everything is done for you. So just close that here. And now it's time to create a prompt. So there's a new AI tool added, same AI tool added. So this is the prompt board to it. It's actually very straightforward prompt. So I've generated 3 video prompts. You can add it to 2 video prompts. Okay, it's up to you. If you want to add only one scene, go ahead and add that only one scene. So in the system message, I fed that the idea is about environment sound, which will be it will get from the previous node, as you can see. And this is our output 1, 2, 3. Okay, very straightforward. And next, it now is time to create a video using Seedance. Seedance is available on very specific platforms and you have to sign for that, but it's not mandatory to use only Seedance. You can use Veo. And okay, so this particular node, what it will do is it has the JavaScript function to extract individual scene, as you can see. So it will screen description 1, 2, and 3. And next it will send that description to our API. So here I'm using the Wave Speed AI to get my Seedance video generated. Okay, so if I go to this Wave Speed AI and how you can set that up, explore your favorite video generators out there. Okay, for example, it can be this Seedance 1 Pro, fit Seedance V1 Pro here. Go to the API. Here you need to select the curl option or HTTP option. Okay, copy that, and here there's an option of import curl. Paste that here and click on import. So it will import every settings. So you don't have to be a technically knowledgeable person. You just need to import that. It will create every options here ready for you. Okay, including the prompt, duration, aspect ratio, everything. So here only thing you need to do is you need to add your your values here. Go around, copy this somewhere you want. For example, I will copy this to my notes, okay, and get that info and paste that here. So it get everything about it, every details we want from our output prompt, and paste that here. You will be ready to go. Only you need to replace that prompt. And next you need to replace two things: aspect ratio. Go to your model. Let's see which type of aspect ratio it accepts. So as you can see here, this particular model does not accept any kind of aspect ratio, so it won't be visible here. But if you does, you have to go to the playground section of your API and see which type of aspect ratio it does accept. And this duration, it should be in the seconds. So I do 5 seconds, but if you are rich enough, then you can go and set 10. After that, I've added this weight node, because for some models it may take so much time to generate one video because it's a resource intensive. You can reduce that weight to however you want. For example, 10 seconds, 100 seconds, you can go ahead and add that here, and then it retrieve that particular video using this API. Either you will get your video just straight from the API, but WaveSpeed has this predictions, which is the query result. And after you, and if you see the video, so here is your retrieve URL. This is the request ID, and that request ID is get from this particular ID. Okay, so that's what I have already done it for you, and you can always import curl and it will do that for you. And the next is generating the sound from the file. I'm using audio. You can use anyone. So same, the process is actually same, done for you. Okay, so as you can see here, and next is combining that video. Okay, so it will generate 3 videos as I've specified with the sound, background sound, and now it's type 3 of them. Okay, to do that, first I map 3 of the into one. As you can see here, 3 different, and these are mapped into one, or I would say they combined into one using the JavaScript node here. And then I will send that to merge clips from the file. So it's already done. This is the URL. Method is also update. Always use import curl, which is the best way to use HTTP request here. There's a header, this is a key, and these are the replies, and this is the body section. First video, second video, third video, and you're done. And it provides you the status. As you can see, the status is in queue. That's why I've added that wait. I've added that wait for video rendering, and then our video will be ready using this final merged video. And this is the video we have got. This is also given a thumbnail, which we don't need. And then it will send as a video message, not a text message. It will send as a video message to our Telegram. So the trigger chat ID, you know how to get the chat ID. I've already done in that video. Go ahead, go ahead and watch that. And there is the operation is you don't need to send a message, you need to send a video. Get that video URL, here is the video data, and send that to my Telegram. And now the automation to your social media channel. So here, first thing first, I've stopped that automation here because I don't want to use, because it costs around $29 anyway. So it update our rows, as you can see here. Get the save idea data and that sheet, as you can see, has updated this final output sheet here. And now next what it will get my video, but operation will be get rows, and then this video will be assigned to our Blotato API here. So there's the Instagram ID. You need to get that from your Blotato API. Just import the API. So how to get that? Let me go to the Blotato. Yeah, so trial is ended, so it's not letting me do it. So it should be in the API section, and there if you have connected your Instagram, Facebook, or any platform you want, you will get that ID here. You need to put that here, okay? And then it will upload video to Blotato, and then it will schedule that. That's it. So that's how you can use this particular automation. I suggest you to go with the Telegram to Telegram, because uploading manually, it's actually far better than automating it. Now you know how to create one, how to get it structured. So get this particular prompt, and thanks to creator, which I've got the initial step Brainstorm. So I will also credit that person in the description box. This is about automating your social media using these scrappy videos. Anyway, if you use, go ahead and watch that, and do subscribe to the channel for more automation. If you have any automation in mind, then do let me know in the comment box.